I'm back again. It is Saturday afternoon here. What time is it? It's probably around 3, going on 4. Had a quite nice day. Went to the park with the family. Played with the dog. Now I'm tired. Now I need to just relax. And I still have the last few cards to sleeve for Final Goal. We finished the Camp Happy Trails, not kind of Happy Trails, sorry. We finished the Happy Trails horror feature film. We did both sides with Camp Happy Trails and Hans the Butcher. And last night we did the North Pole Nightmare, and we sleeved Krampus, the Horned Devil side. And I thought, we might as well go ahead and just do Santa's Village. I have got to go check the next feature film. And depending on the light, it looks like it's a sunny day. I think I might have a little light left that I can, maybe use. I will be sleeving. No, that's not the word. That's not the word we want. I will be unboxing, finally, the next feature film from Series 1. And the one it looks like I've chosen is the Poltergeist. I'm not sure what the feature film is. Again, haven't played it yet. So it's the one with the Poltergeist. I think you're in the location is Creech Manor, so it might be the haunting of Creech Manor. That's what I'd assume it is. And the reason why I know that beforehand is because I have the Ultimate box. What I've been trying to do is I've been trying to record a full unboxing. So here's the Ultimate box. Let me unbox each part one at a time. So so obviously everything's wrapped in the shrink wrap, and I took out the Final Goal here, this box, and I unwrapped it. Sorry, I started with the core box, unwrapped it, did a whole unboxing, then I put it back. Then I take the next one, unbox it, put it back. So that's why I'm going a bit, that's why it's taking a while. So I did the core box, and then after that I did the Camp Happy Trails, the Happy Trails horror. And then after that I actually did the playmat box. So that's I don't know what it's called. Is it the special effects box? I don't know, I forgot what its name is, but it's the box with the playmats. And that's because I wanted to play that. So then I got the core box I needed to play. I got the first feature film I needed to play, and then I had the playmats, which make gameplay about a bajillion times better. So then I grabbed the next one, and the next one was the Poltergeist. So I'll be doing that. This one wasn't part of the Ultimate box. This one I got as a Kickstarter backer as a special gift. So I'm very happy about that. But anyway, so after this, I might go ahead and I'll start unboxing Poltergeist. Now I think the next time you're going to see us doing this is when I start sleeving that game. I've got over enough sleeves, as you see. Well, I hope. I say that now. Let's not jinx it. I think I have enough sleeves to get everything. Okay, but let's go ahead. So this is Cindy the Elf, and Cindy the Elf is the poster child for Santa's Village, the Santa's Village side of the North Pole Nightmare. Okay, let's get inside. Let's see what we've got. Straight away, there we can see Santa's Village. How cool is that? You can see we've got Santa's workshop down here as a place to search for items. We have a runway where I assume the reindeer are taking off. We have Santa's house, the big kahuna. We have over here the stables where I assume the reindeers play their reindeer games. And then we have 3 exits. We have one here in the top left. We have one here in the bottom left, and then we have one here in the bottom right. So it looks like all the corners except over here, which is where Santa lives. So that won't be an exit. I assume you go there for milk and cookies. But that's Santa's Village. There you can see the name, Stable, Santa's Workshop, Santa's House. Okay. And then we've got our box, and you'll see that Santa's Village. Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow, that's so cool. So because I'm looking through the camera now, I only noticed these 3 elves freaking out, right? But I didn't know why. But when I looked through the camera, you can actually make out Krampus over here. It's very light. Oh, wow, that's actually terrifying. You can see him in the darkness. I don't know if you folks can make it out at home, but he's like popping up out of the shadows, Krampus. And there you can see the Santa's Village icon is the little tree, the little star that I assume folks put on top of the tree. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So we'll open this up. I'll show you Santa's Village. So there's little Santa's Village, the how to play. Each feature film and Final Goal has a little quirk to it, a little change. And Santa's Village has that. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I think it's got to do with the victims. All the victims are technically little elves that are causing havoc. Causing havoc? I don't think they're causing havoc. I just think they're very annoying. They don't understand they're in danger. So we have a reindeer. Any guesses on which reindeer, on what reindeer that is? We know that they all have names. If you think about the old classic Christmas songs, oh, I'll give you a clue. Whoop, that was a bit of a clue. Whoop, there's another clue. It is Comet. So strange how Comet is the big fancy one. Wasn't it Rudolph? Maybe Rudolph doesn't feature in this. Maybe this is like a prequel before Rudolph came on board. Is that how reindeer antlers look? I'm not too sure. I don't know how reindeer's antlers look. Those look like hands, you know? It looks more like a Pokemon with hand. Anyway, but I don't think I've ever seen a reindeer in real life, only on YouTube. And then we also have our poster girl. You can see over here. Whoops, wrong way around. Ta-da! We have Cindy. And you'll see Cindy the elf has a little cobbler's hammer. I think that's what you call it, a cobbler's hammer, even if they're not making shoes. I seem to make toys. And again, on the bottom, there's her name. There's Cindy. Can you see it? There we go. Cindy the elf. I'd love to get these painted. I am not good at painting. I will find someone and see if they'll do it for the love of the channel. And if not, I'll gladly pay someone to do it. Okay, but let's go through and sleeve the tarot cards. There aren't that many. This one is only a few. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only it looks like 9 or 8 tarot cards. The Happy Trails. The killer has a bit more because the killer has some extra things like the presents and the all the other stuff. What the location comes with is the different smaller item cards, which are the there's Comet. There's some items you can get to fight back with. You also get the setup cards down here. So I don't have sleeves for these. I still have to find sleeves. I am looking around. The ones for the tarot cards are actually the Game Genic color code gray. I think for these small ones I need ruby. So I'm still looking out for those. I'll find them. Don't you folks stress. But okay, let's go through these tarot cards and get them sleeved, and then maybe I can do an unboxing recording later for an unboxing. You guys won't see it. I'll see it. First tarot card is the elves are fighting back. If no normal yellow victims are in or adjacent to an enemy space, discard and draw the next tarot card. Okay, so we're assuming we have to make sure that there are elves next to the killer, which let's assume is Krampus for now. So there are no, if there has to be elves next to Krampus, all normal victims, elves adjacent to the enemy, move into the enemy space. Wow. So they're surrounding the enemy. They all collate on Krampus. And we roll a die for each victim, for each elf in Krampus's space, and do the following. If it's a 1 to 2, the elf is killed. Oh dear. If it's 3 to 4, no effect. And if it's 5 to 6, they do a damage to the enemy. And then after that, look at this. After this, Krampus still focuses on one of the elves and attacks them. So you're hoping. I mean, you could actually do a lot of damage, right? For each elf, there's potentially your damage. And how many do you think we start with? Let's check how many. Let's pick just a random sort of setup card. Let's take a random setup card. I'll take that one. Actually, before I do that, I do want to get this token out of the way because I think we're going to need space here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being a bit. Come on. Try not to bend things. This is why on sleeves. I'm so scared of bend things. Okay. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go back in there. We'll get it. There we go. Okay, see, there's the setup. So we got 4 on this setup at least, story time. We have 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 elves. If you roll nicely, if you throw 12 5s or 6s, that's 12 damage. I don't know how much Krampus starts with, but that might be enough. That might be over enough to actually get him goners. Okay, next tarot card. We have Public Execution. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next tarot card. So we assume this is going to do something with the killer. With the victims. Place the killer in the village center. So that's there. So he's going right in the village center, and then he's going to target an elf, move towards them, and attack. And then after the attack, he's still going to raise his bloodlust. He's got a feel for it. Wow. So he's going to go for it. And the problem is, once you're here, you can pretty much get anywhere you want quite easily. It's quite it's a central location, right? So who do you want to attack from? There we are. Let's see the next one. We've got fire. Roll a die to determine which space bursts into flames. We've got Santa's house, Santa's workshop, and the stables. Okay, so it's a 3-item location. So it's either Santa's house, Santa's workshop, or the stables. Oh, shame. So it's either Santa and his family, all the children's toys, and possibly any late working elves and the reindeer. That's terrible. All victims in that space are killed and discard all item cards from that space. Wow. And if me or the enemy are there, you also lose a life. Wow, this is quite a potent card. It could throw a lot of things into flux, especially, wow, actually, if we're looking at that setup, what she says, story time. This setup is story time. You can see that most of the elves are actually conglomerating around Santa's house, assumingly to get a story read to them by the big fella. Imagine you draw that, and then this is your first tarot card. The Santa's house just sets ablaze. Jace. That would be a travesty. Okay, let's see next. A prayer vigil, most likely after the fire, I guess. Place 3 new victims in the village center. Okay, so after that fire, we're assuming I'm making my own story up here. After that fire, we're going to have 3 new victims appear in the village center, holding a prayer vigil to say, keep us safe. There's an evil Krampus around. And then also we're drawing an event card. You folks haven't seen the event cards. I haven't gone through them yet because I don't have those ruby sleeves, but hopefully I get them soon. I will look around this week. I really want to get them. Next up, we have, where did it go? Place this face up. Place this card face up on the tarot deck and place the killer on this card, huh? So I'm going to place this on the tarot deck. I'm going to take the killer from wherever he is on the board and put him on this card. Then I draw an event card. And at the start of the next killer phase, place the killer in your space and remove this card. Oh, wow. So for a round, he disappears. He leaves the game world, goes here, and then he comes back wherever I am. What's nice about that is because you see this. No, I was thinking he might miss a move, but you do the killer's action before you draw the tarot card. And this is at the start of the next killer phase. So he's going to land on you and then still do his default killer action. So it's not going to actually help you out. It's just he's going to be gone. The only difference of this means that in my turn, after this tarot card is drawn, I can't move to the killer and attack them on my terms. I have to wait for them to reappear. Okay. Santa, where are you? Okay, nice, easy one. We get we add to our horror level. The killer then targets the final goal, moves towards them and attacks. And if you were not attacked, the horror goes up. That's interesting. I wonder if this means that even if he doesn't reach us, but he kills an elf, do we still raise the horror? Because I'm not an elf, I'm a final goal. Okay, 2 more or 3 more, I think. 3 more. Elf hunt. If there are no victims on the board, we can discard this card and draw another. And then just a double whammy. We have targeted an elf, move towards them and attack, and then again target another elf, move towards them and attack. These elves could be in the same location, and he'll clear out that location, or he might just go, hunting around Santa's village for more and more victims. That is the last card. Something is happening. So something's happening. I guess because of the suspense where you don't know what it is, the horror level is raised by 1, and we draw an event card. Now, hopefully that event card is something good, but it could be the worst of it. This always gets me nervous, by the way, whenever the horror level raises, because I like to keep the horror level at a level where I can roll 2 die, at least 2 die, but I'm always gunning for those third one. Okay, well, that was a nice quick one. Thanks for sticking around. That was final goal, and that means both. Make some space here. That means both the North Pole Nightmare and the Happy Trails Horror. Both of these are now fully sleeved for the standard cards, not for the small little. I think they're called Euro cards. I don't know what they're called, what size they are, but I do need to still do those. So you might not see these in this format for a while. I still have to play another game with Reiko. I was going to do that tonight. Maybe I'll still do it tonight. I don't know. I was going to play a game with Reiko, And then I was going to do a game with Mrs. Claus and Cindy, maybe the next stream while I'm busy unboxing Poltergeist, but I guess we'll see. I do need to get those European sleeves. Look at this. I have a lot of these and those, and I think I still have a few more for all the standard cards. So standard cards are fine for now, but I do need to get some of those code. I think, if anyone can correct me, please let me know. I think it's code Ruby. I don't know if it's Ruby Scarlet Red. I think it's Ruby for the small little European cards. Anyway, may your dice rolls forever be your favorite. This has been Birds on Board. I've been Pigeon. Thanks again for sticking around. It's only been about 15 minutes, but I thought, might as well chat, while I sleeve these. And I'm getting hot as it is. So I'm going to get something to drink quickly. Anyway, cheers, folks. Bye.